Hi guys, well we are over halfway through day 2 of trekking and we are at 2,898 metres, which is the highest we've been yet, and we're about to cross that bridge behind us. So I'm going to film it. Yeah. Okay guys, so this is what we're crossing and this is what we're crossing on. A very rickety metal bridge. Why is known as a prayer bridge? I think you can see why. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh god, don't be back. Hi guys, well it's end of day 2 of trekking. It's been pretty intense today. We've done 700 metres over, I think we've done about 6 hours. Really quite steep, uneven terrain, but again, amazing views as you can see behind me. All doing well as a team, which is really good. A few people having to pace themselves the whole altitude of headaches and bits and bobs, but no, we're all going strong, so it's all going well. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Mwah. Namaste, which is hello in Nepalese. This is our first view of the peak of Everest today. We're on our 3rd day of trekking and it's an acclimatisation day, so we have to go up 300 metres and then back 300 metres. I think the average oxygen saturation of everybody this morning was between 88 and 90, so by doing this and going back down again, that will pick up, you know, overnight. We will then improve, our oxygen levels will improve, and then we can take on that baby behind us. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Namaste, hello. Well, it's day 4 of trekking for us, and we've arrived at our destination, which is Tangboche. Apologies if I pronounced it wrong. We're now at 3,867 metres. We had a pretty steep climb again today because we dropped right down into where the river, oh, what's it called? I've got it written here somewhere, just bear with me. Anyway, dropped down to the Imjatsi River and then had to climb all the way back up again to where there was a monastery. So it's been quite an emotional day today as well, to be fair, for me and others. But we are now, like I say, we have now left the monastery and we come down the valley of rhododendrons. My family will know the irony in that one, and we're now camping next to some rhododendrons where there's a prayer tree. So it's been a good day. Everybody's achieved. It's been a hard day. We've got another busy day ahead of us tomorrow, another 5 to 6 hour trek, but the whole team are doing great. There's 16 of us in all and everybody's getting on really, really well. We got all different kinds of characters, from glam trekker to you know, road runner trekker at the front and then the tortoise at the back. We got a whole mixed bunch, so it's really cool. And the team that are leading us, the main 3 leaders that we got, they're so supportive, they're so caring, and very attentive as well. You know, they boost you up, they keep you going, but they're also very aware of what they're doing and looking after us very, very well. So we're being fed and watered really well as well, which is a big surprise, pleasant surprise. Not that I didn't expect to be fed, but I bought too many trek bars even, so I might be donating them at the end to the Sherpas. So it's the evening now and it gets really dark really quick. It was -1 last night. It's definitely colder out there tonight. And we are heading over the next couple of days to Lobotka and Gorchek, which currently are -20. So we're about to get warm now. How we're going to cope, I don't know. So keep watching. Bye! Namaste. Well, we are day 5 of trekking and it has been a fantastic day so far. We've just stopped for lunch. When we set off this morning it had been -3 overnight, so we were all really absolutely freezing, layered up as you need to do, and as you can see now it's just absolutely stunning weather in short t-shirts and tops, still 2 layers, but you know, it's absolutely beautiful. So it's been quite undulating today, more distance rather than strenuous steep hills like we've had on the day before Namche Bazaar and also the day before yesterday, but it's been absolutely gorgeous walking alongside the mountain, which forms the valley with the river going down through. So it's been glorious. So I'll let you know how we get on. See you soon. Mwah. Namaste. Well, yesterday we trekked along mountain paths, which to be honest with you I can only compare to the treacherous coastal paths, but these obviously led us up to a height of 4,225 metres, and of course we had the swirling sounds of the Injacola River, I think I've pronounced that right, beneath the sheer drops, and they were sheer drops. And we're engulfed by all these mountains, which is absolutely fantastic. We had Amadablin off to the right, standing proud, and Lotzi ahead of us with, it had a precipitation cloud which was going up to 4k actually at times. I thought they were snowdrifts, but it's not. It's when a cold wind hits the top of the mountain and forms a cloud, so that's really cool. So after camping overnight at Dingboche at temperatures of -5, we set off in temperatures of -3 this morning for our acclimatisation day. This is not a day of rest. We basically trekked up the mountainous ridge, which was actually behind us. I'm not sure if you can see that. And that took us up to 4,335 metres. And then we come back down to just let our bodies adjust and recover and get used to everything. Just a few things I'd like to say about the trek so far. So I know I've just done a little bit of a hi beforehand. We have 3 leaders from Expedition Wise Limited, who's, to be honest with you, their experience and skills between them is just immeasurable. They've brought professionalism, motivation, humour and enlightenment to this trek so far, and it's through this support that I now have the confidence that we will all, we will all complete this challenge. Barring illness or injury, we will be getting there, definitely. Raj is our local expedition leader, and he heads a team of serpent guides, a siddar, cook and kitchen boys and yak drivers. Our yaks aren't true yaks. It's a bit of a myth because they can only live above 4,000 metres, and they're actually does, or zoes, D-Z-O-H, zoes. And they're a crossbreed between a yak and a cow. So, yeah, that's interesting. We've heard celebrations of Diwali, the Festival of Light, children singing door to door by candlelight, which was pretty awesome to be fair. And they celebrate the religions of Hindu and Buddhism in the small communities, and they're practiced side by side sort of harmoniously, to be honest with you, in these small communities. The trek days start early, both strenuous and enduring. This trek is not for the faint-hearted. The breathlessness caused by the altitude has been experienced by us all, and to be honest with you, it's triggered by the simplest of tasks, and you just can't describe it. It's really quite unique. There is also a lot less moisture in the air at altitude, which exacerbates the battle against dehydration. Hence, we are drinking 6 litres a day of water, sort of up to, that's our target, and that obviously, makes you go to the toilet a lot, which is quite challenging at -5 through the night. Anyway, the other problem that a few people have had is the altitude mountain sickness. It's been experienced by a few members of the group, really nasty headaches and nausea, but a little bit of help, support and medication along the way to get them through it, and everybody's doing good. Poor old Emma's had a battle with it, and now she has a cold and is fighting through that as well. So it's 2 more trekking days and we will be at Everest Base Camp. Yay! Mwah.
Yeah, fine. It's up.
Oh, there you are. Were you like there? Definitely. Those big, massive, hairy boys. Yeah.
Don't you go free? Oi, mister. How much body you up to this? We'll send it back again.
Bareback yak riding up trail. Yeah.
Is that part of the glacier coming down there? That might be. Or is it just now? I was going to ask. Duck? All these panoramic pictures. Yeah, lots of backs.
Yeah. Namaste, we've arrived at La Bruche and it's day 7 of trekking. It's been a really hard day. We've done 8k and we're now at 4,839 metres. Poor Emma's really struggled, little tiny steps all the way. But everybody else is here and we're all doing okay, and tomorrow we're bringing on Everest Base Camp. 5,364 metres and 16k, so that's going to be one hell of a challenge after sleeping in this cold. Mwah. Hi guys, well that peak back there with the cloud around it, what looks like the cloud, that is actually the peak of Everest. I know it looks shorter than the one in front of it, but it's a few kilometres behind. And we are all doing really well. We left La Bruche this morning and we have now come along the Khumbu Glacier to what was the original Everest Base Camp. And what you see ahead of us is where Edmund Hillary set off back in the 1950s. So we're going to be stopping here for some soup. There's one of the porters working really hard. Wow. We're going to stop here for some soup before heading off for what is now the current Everest Base Camp. It's always moving, glacier is always moving. You stick a flag on it, you go back the following year, it'll be in a different place. So yeah, I'll video that one when we get there. Speak to you soon. Okay, so this morning we left Gorup Shep, which was the original base camp that Edmund Hillary set off from. And we're now walking over what they call glacial moraine. Now underneath all this is a massive glacier, but to be honest with you, you know, you wouldn't be confusing it with some kind of stone quarry. It's everything from dust, where the ice glacier is like really worn it down, to big boulders. But then when you look up and you're surrounded by the mountains, you realise this ain't no stone quarry.
Go! Oi!
Work brilliant.
Thank you.
I had a lifetime seeing the bright times. I've seen it all with these eyes. Morocco, Milan, New York to Japan. I travel seen so many things. Stood tall on the mountains, and I've crossed the oceans. I've seen men walk on the moon, and the rockets of wars, the heartaches they cause. I've seen it all with these eyes. Faraway places, and so many faces, and so many stories to tell, of living, of dying, happy and crying. I've seen it all with these eyes. With these eyes I've seen places. With these eyes I've seen faces. With these eyes